Okay, I'm standing here with Kevin Dries, and Kevin and I are in front of a quarantine building. And quarantine, that sounds sort of scary, but tell us a little bit about what that is and what that will do for the zoo.
Okay, well, really, it is probably one of all of our construction projects, probably the one that is most important to how we're going to manage the collection of animals at the zoo in the future. Quarantine really is really to protect the existing animal collection. All new animals that come to the zoo spend some time at the quarantine building where we make sure they're healthy before we introduce them into the rest of the zoo. And so this facility behind us actually has different parts to it. The way east end of the building is really winter bird holding, kind of separate. But then once you cross the keeper area, there is an area for amphibians and reptiles, an area for primates and carnivores, and lastly, here all the way to the west, there are hoofstock stalls.
So, really, just about every animal, except for maybe the giraffe, could be up here in this building for a period of time to protect the rest of the animals.
That's true. That's how we would approach it. We may also use this space. Animals come in, or if animals are going to be sent out to another institution, but the institution's not quite ready to receive them, they could come up here and live until that occurs. So it can work for some other functions too.
Tell us how this building differs from just a regular office building. What are some of the things that go into building a building like this?
Okay, well, while animals are here, we haven't had the opportunity to have them work with our trainers to voluntarily present body parts and that sort of thing, to get volunteer weights like we do in the rest of the zoo. So we sort of need the ability to get what we need from the animal without their cooperation. So in this building, some of the stalls will have dart portals so that hoofstock could be darted for immobilization. There'll be a runway where they're forced to be on the scale rather than voluntarily step up on the scale. In the primate carnivore section, there's actually a movable wall so that during immobilizations, the animal can be moved and pressed against the wall so that sort of non-voluntary injections could be given.
And all this is to learn about the animals and to protect the animals and to protect all the animals at the zoo.
Right, improve animal health and welfare.
Well, thanks a lot, Kevin.